Federal agents flying the pride flag violates the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment. Yes, freedom of speech. Which is that one right next to it, by the way? Oh, right, that'd be called freedom of expression. Oh, dang, they hadn't heard of that one. Oh, wait, it's actually still in the First Amendment. What's your backup for this one? You're gonna try to say that being gay is a religion? Can't wait to see you try to isolate your way out of this one, you dumb schmuck. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/InsanePeople Facebook, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications.
That isn't emo. Emo is a mental health disorder.
Look, here, Dingus, if you're gonna gatekeep, could you at least get it right when you're gonna gatekeep? Being emo is very much not a mental health disorder. Basically, just like My Chemical Romance, The Color Black, Hot Topic, and Minding Your Own Business. That last one you kinda suck at.
Hey dude, what has 100 years of education improvements done for the black population's IQ? Is it still 80 or has it gone up? It's crazy, bro. My IQ is literally 137.
Anybody that's gotta brag about their IQ, I'm very much not gonna be inclined to believe it is whatever number you say it is, and I'm gonna be more believing that it's gonna be somewhere closer to your shoe size. Just because you have a higher IQ does not mean that your statement is more valid than somebody who actually makes sense.
Dear trans people.
Ah, boy, here we go.
You wouldn't face any resistance or transphobia if you just recognized reality and the importance of women's rights. No one cares if you want to transition or take on the social role of the opposite sex. You do you, but you can't force people to play along that you literally changed your S, as that is impossible.
Yeah, you know, because saying one pronoun instead of the other is a bit of a toughie, isn't it?
Find acceptance by accepting others.
Yeah, you don't know the definition of irony, do you?
As long as you attack women's rights and children's safety, you are not going to find acceptance. It's literally that simple.
And since you are very much claiming to be the smartest person in the room, would you care to explain the correlation between transphobia and women's rights? Because, yeah, it don't make much sense. I've always kind of seen it as, like, if somebody has a nickname they prefer to be called, like my real name being Thomas, but I prefer to be called Tommy, people are fine with calling me Tommy. For myself, I usually just lock on to whatever initially somebody is called by, so if somebody does transition, I let them know ahead of time. And then, I say it to myself a couple of times to get used to it. And really, it's not that much of an effort to start doing that. Somebody transitions and goes by a different name? Alright, it's cool. And dude really out here saying find acceptance in accepting others, meanwhile not accepting others. That don't make sense at all, dude.
They said Noah was a crazy conspiracy theorist. Then the rain came, and the fact checkers drowned.
Ah, yes, can you also then explain to me what exactly happened to the boat?
I'm starting to believe that bad thing in World War II never happened. It's a conspiracy theory. LMAO. Yeah, I don't think that denier will be winning her election. Yeah, no, if that Costco-sized fat ratio was enough of an indicator, I'm fairly certain that it is. Cancer cells are also human cells. Do they deserve to live? A bacteria is alive. Does it deserve to live? Just because it's made of human cells, if it can't breathe or take in food, it is not alive and can be flushed like any, see? Cancer cells are not human. If they were human, our bodies would constantly produce them. It is our own human DNA because it grows in our bodies. That's how cancer works. They constantly produce and overproduce them. And if they weren't human cells, what cells would they be? Freaking cats? The sweetest older woman has been staying with me. She's a major shedder. Every time my mother and I spend time around her, we both feel awful. She has no idea, of course. This is truly one of the most surreal experiences in life. A moral dilemma, 10,000%. Also, all of her friends except my mom, who is not jabbed, and her, although if you ask me, her skin is ashen, teardrop face, are sick or dying. Her husband just died. And absolutely no questioning the insane deterioration, because they are old, and ever since the Industrial Revolution got its flying wings, that's what old people do. No question about why. Gross. Ugh. This is the life of 2023.
You know, the more I see this, the more you just kind of think that Facebook is like an echo chamber for boomers. Because as the caption stated, breaking news, old people have only been dying since the Industrial Revolution because of the vaccines. Before then, they were freaking immortals.
This picture makes me so sad.
Okay, some of these AI Pixar things are getting a little weird. Why and how does it make you sad?
It's all of these are the babies that she has removed for convenience. I feel bad for the babies, but I am physically and psychologically incapable of feeling sympathy/empathy for such a woman.
Ah yes, exaggeration to try to push my personal beliefs. Is that the description you typed into the AI art generator? I'm a landlord, and I stopped renting to my property to all basketball Americans, anyone with dyed hair or piercings, and definitely no LGBTQIA++ loonies. I only rent to nice melanin-deprived conservatives, and I've never been better. Start stereotyping and you'll be amazed at what you see. God bless. Ah yes, don't you know? Profit and profiling, one and the same.
I don't think that it should be legally available unless you have a verified condition that needs it to treat. Unless you are a woman with a condition like endometriosis that requires a substance with a contraceptive side effect to treat, contraception should not be available to anyone. Several reasons. I believe that S should be saved for marriage, and that S should be both unitive and procreative, and birth control stops that. I also think hormonal birth control has destroyed women's health care.
I am fairly certain that schmucks like you have done more bad things to women's healthcare than contraceptives. I can guarantee you that.
I personally want to live in a world where S is seen primarily as the procreative act, and I think contraception is antithetical to that. The rubbers and the barrier methods should be relatively easy to get for everyone. Hormonal birth control is evil and should only be used if medically necessary, i.e. PCOS or other hormone issues. I seriously believe hormonal birth control is an evil that has been inflicted upon women in the name of fake feminism. No, I believe in abstinence. The proliferation of deletion is the result of the proliferation of premarital handholding resulting from the proliferation of contraception and faith put in it. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to sell contraceptives. Of course, only those without abortifacient side effects, only to people who sign a commitment not to abort if a child is nonetheless conceived. The human right to that without consequences was a false idea, and we need to confront the fact.
TLDR, you ain't getting enough of the hanky-panky, so you're trying to make it so that everybody else has to have as bad of a time as you think you haven't. And anybody that thinks that it's perfectly fine to have this thought process with the, because of your religious beliefs and such, very much does not understand that kids happen to be expensive. Lo and behold, it's not the 1950s, and you are not able to afford having 6, 7, or 8 kids with a single-income household working at frickin' Foot Locker. Mars has water on it because we used to live there, and we messed up the climate so badly that we had to send an escape pod to Earth with Adam and Eve in it, and the pod was the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Look, honestly, I find the Pixar theory to be more believable than this.
Trespassing, failure to comply, resisting arrest, and attacking an officer. He should never be allowed to teach kids again and should sit in jail for a while.
Good job, officers.
Or, you know, the police could just let the kids finish playing their last number and leave.
Blank, they told him to leave several times. They even turned the lights off and he refused to stop. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, this was all over a high school marching band wanting to finish their song. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.